No,
This
not problem.
conference will now be recorded.
Okay, right. So
Yesterday
we
classes we
start.
can recall.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, that. Yes, we can ignore last yesterday class. We'll start from again. Okay, so last day let's service the users and the groups. Okay, so today we'll see policies. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So policies means to set up rules. Okay, set up rules, set up permissions. The database, networking, storage, admin, read only, full access. For each and every service, there will be default permission, default policies. So, which is provided by AWS. Okay, so you can see here, these are the default ones. Default ones. Okay. You can see full access for each and every service. For each and every service, full access, read only, full access. Admin means like full. It's kind of like root type. Okay, so admin access you can do whatever, excluding except building dashboard. Okay, so these are the default one. Default one. If you want, we can create our custom policies or custom policies also. So create. Okay, for example, I will create or take any one service, whatever you want. Okay, whatever you want. So take one service. Take S3. Whatever you want. Okay, whatever you want. So you can give all list, read, write, permission management. So as per your request, as per okay. So this request total will get through incidents or tasks. If it is urgent, then they will request to mail us someday. As per our requirement, as per their requirement, so we can give all a list, right? So here, if we click this thing, right? So these are the sub components, okay? For example, so they requested write access. They requested write access, but even if you provide write access, so they can't delete anything. They should not delete anything. So, for example, okay, here this thing we can uncheck. If you want to uncheck, right, then they cannot delete these things under. Put means upload. Okay. So in okay, what's a bucket? All these things we'll discuss in S3. S3. So okay. Okay. So for example, in this case, in this scenario, so for example, they requested to provide S3 write access. S3 write access. Yeah. If you provide write access, so they should not delete anything. So they whether that guy, the team member, okay, so that guy, you should not delete anything. So on that time, right? So we can uncheck this. We can uncheck. Okay, if you uncheck it, so then you cannot delete these things under resources. Okay, so select all. This is one thing. In same policy, if you want, we can add the other. Okay, so this is for EC2, right? S3. This is for S3. This is for S3. So okay, if you click this thing, right? So we can add the one more service. One more service. For example, here, if you want, you can okay, whatever you want, EC2, EC2, whatever you want, CloudWatch. As per your requirement, you can in one single policy, we can include the multiple services permissions, multiple permissions. So, okay, Sandeep, Narendra, any questions here?
Yeah, I have some doubt here. So this is only for management purpose only, no? So users can access through putty, log in the server, they can read, write, whatever they want, we can do from there, no? What purpose we need to give access here? For example, on DB user. So DB user no need to access this AWS. They should access only the server. Server level, I can give access to them. Why I need to give access to AWS?
Okay. Just one minute, I'll put charging. Okay, right. Okay, right. So if you are from database team also, you will have the access for AWS console. Okay.
Why I am asking?
So
They no need.
no, they require. I'll tell you. So they require. See here, right? So as a AWS admin, right? Just leave. Okay. So here database, right? Hmm.
Screen is not changing.
Database, right? So here, right? What?
Your screen is not moving it.
Not visible?
No, it's still standing single page. Yeah,
Which page you are in?
you
No?
are in Visual Editor.
Visual editor.
Visual Editor S3 service S3.
Oh yes, yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. Okay, fine. Yes, still I have here only. Okay. So for example, right? So take database. Database. For example, you are from database team. So you will get AWS console access also along with your DB servers. You will get your like AWS console access also. Why? Because I'll tell you. Uh, Create database. Yeah, it will take some time to create all these things under. It will take time to create all the database, but just leave a database. Why? Because again, here we need to create database servers. It will take some time. Take, for example, you are from network team. You are from network team. Okay. So network is right. So VPC. It is VPC. Okay. For example, you are from the network team. As a network guy, you should maintain the all firewalls, physical switches, the security groups, all those things. So along with your physical firewalls or physical switches, all those things and all, you should maintain the AWS networking components also. So you need access for AWS components also. Same way, if you are admin and database admin also, so you will get the if you are working in AWS environment. If you are working on AWS environment, so you should know AWS basics as well. For example, okay, so you are database admin, you are working in AWS environment, AWS project, then you should know at least you should know AWS basics as well, and you will get database console also to start the servers, to restart the servers, to stop, restart, okay, to change some okay, some simple the security groups in a permissions, all those things. You will get the AWS console access also. Okay, Chandrasekhar, okay, Narendra. What I will do. So if I create database, right, it will take some time. Okay, it will kill our time.
Okay,
Let
we'll
me.
see it class.
Yeah.
We will look into that.
This thing that we will,
Class.
yeah, this thing we will discuss in our database class. For example, okay, in this scenario, just assume that you are networking guy. So okay, so you should okay, so you will get access for AWS console also, along with your networking components, physical firewalls, physical switches, okay, that physical networking components, along with physical network components, you should maintain this AWS networking concepts also. Why? Because we will integrate our AWS components with our physical components. Like it's kind of hybrid network, hybrid cloud. Okay. So then you should know AWS as well, and you will get the AWS access also. Okay, Narendra? Hello?
Yeah, okay.
Sandeep, any questions, Sandeep?
No, no, Ram.
Okay, right. Okay, so you are, for example, you are developer. Okay, you are developer. So you are using any EC2 instance to develop your programs, your coding and all. Then you know it not required admin access. Right? What you will do? You will write your program, your coding, some whatever Java program, Python program, your applications. You will write your coding under, and if you want, you can store your coding into storage in S3. S3. So, for example, here you are one developer. So, what we will do? We will give read only access. We will give read only access for EC2 instance and write access for S3. What you will do, you will take the server and you will log into the server using putty and all, and so you can store your coding or your something, your Java, Python coding or programs into S3. Okay, so here, right, for S3 we will go write access. For EC2 and all we will give only read only access. So read only access for server through putty, that's the Linux server. So that depends upon the team and all. So for example, so okay, so here you are L1 guy. You joined recently. You have only 2 years or 3 years experience. Then okay, and so in this scenario, so for you, so we can give the like read only access for only few services. For okay, for your like EC2, S3 or VPCs, only few services we will give the read only access. Then what we will do? So we will get so like this customized process and we will attach your username. Okay, so on sometime, right, so for example your client, your user or client something in one server, so we install one application. I have one EC2 instance, so in one server, so we install one application. Okay, so you should have access only for that application. So in this case, you don't require AWS console access. You need only the server access and your application access. Okay. For clients and all, we will not give AWS console access. If they require something, some to perform something in AWS console, then we will use the AWS console access. Otherwise, we will not give. For storage team, database team, network team, so these guys and all, we will give the AWS console access also. Just let me open up one documentation. Okay, so for example, you can see here. Okay, so these are admins. Okay, these guys are admins. For these guys, we will use the admin access. You can see here some these guys are from the DevOps team. Okay, so DevOps team, we will get one DevOps group whatever they require for DevOps. For DevOps and all, we'll give the full access. Okay, for DevOps and all, so we will give the full access. Here you can see only redo for these guys. Why? Because so these guys maybe clients or customers for clients and customers, we will not give full access or write access. We will give only read only access. Okay, whether they won't log in also, sometimes they won't log in. So, okay, even if they won't log in, okay, okay, so sometimes their okay, so their team is, sometimes they will request to provide the read only access for their employees. You can see here this guy from the database team. Here what we will do, we will create the one group, db group. For db group we will provide the db full access. Remaining things, EC2, S3, VPC, for this we will provide the read only access. Okay, you can see, so here also is from our DBT. Okay, our DBT, DBA. For DBA also, you okay. So for, if you are working at DB admin in AWS infrastructure, then you should know AWS also. You should learn AWS also. At least basics how to work. For example, so you are storage admin, right, Narendra? You are storage admin, right?
Yes.
As a storage admin, you should know at least basics of Linux. You should know basics of Windows, right? Without Windows basics, without Linux knowledge, you can't work on storage. So here also same thing. Okay. Here also same thing. As a DB admin, you should know at least basics of AWS. How to work on AWS, how to work at least basics. Okay. So on that time you will get the AWS access. You are working on a storage team. Even if you are working on storage team, you will get access for Linux servers. You will get access for Windows servers, right? Same thing here also. If you are DB also, you will get the AWS console access. Why? Because sometimes you need to restart your database servers, stop, restart, something, edit modification. Sometimes you should do something as a DB admin. Okay, so like this, we will create the some groups. So you can see here. Here's some finance. He's a DevOps director. Okay. You can see here some finance and all. Some right for high level officials and all. So the clients at high level officials. What will do? So they need some financial reports to full out financial reports, all those things. And what we'll do? We'll get the some groups, finance group and all. So for them we will give finance related access. Okay. This guy this guy is DevOps director. So for this, so we given so finance related. So okay, access all those things. Yeah, read only. Why? Because these are from the okay. So okay, so you can see here these are okay. These are our team only. So okay, once you join as a new joiner, okay, so you will not get read one full access, admin access. Few days, at least 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you will get you'll get the only read only access. Whether you are senior, you are L2, L3, so L3 also at least 1 week, 10 days, 1 week, 10 days, you will get the read only. You will not get okay. As a new joiner, you will not get admin access, full rights. Okay, even if you are 10 plus also, you won't get the full access as a new joiner. At least 1 week, at least 10 days, 1 week, 5 days, and all. Initially, you will get only read only access. Okay. So you can see okay. So prod okay, system admins like that. We will get the groups. Prod read only. Okay, we will create the groups and we will provide the access. Any questions? So here, okay, this is mine. Okay, Ramanjal Reddy. You can provide system admin. But system admin, okay, administrations, they will get the full rates, full like this kind of admin. System admin, AWS, okay, same, okay. You can see it, backups. This guy mainly work on some backups or storage related. You can see here also. Okay. So these guys are will work more into backups or storage related activities. Activities. For them, so what we'll do? We'll do backup related or storage related access only. For remaining things, for remaining EC2, VPC, database, for this only we'll use a read only access. Read only access. Okay, any questions? Narendra, Sandeep?
No.
Narendra, any questions, Narendra?
No.
Right. So same thing, okay. So okay, here also. Okay, whatever you want. So we'll create the here we will have one more documentation. Let me open the documentation. Only let me open one more document. I will show you that one chart. So just 1 minute, okay. Just let me open my just 1 second. Just let me open the documentation. I'll show you. Shit. I deleted it. Okay, I have one more documentation. Just let me open the documentation. You can see here, let me download. Easy to download. See this documentation. Okay. So we will get request like this. Okay. So just description. So what they will do. Okay. And product. Okay. So for these guys, to whom these guys. So we should create our group. Like our system admin one group. These are the users, IAM users, and we should add these users to this group. This group need these permissions. This permission, RDS full, EC2, S3 full administration, VPC full, Load 53, something. Okay, they'll use some whatever they want. Like okay, so in Excel something, so they will provide whatever permissions, whatever the process they want, they will provide. So whatever they want, okay. So as per this thing, so we will provide the, so we will give the access like this based upon their request. Okay, Sandeep, Narendra.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Open any other documentation if I have. I think that's it with me. If I any other document, so if, later also I'll show you. Same thing. Is IAM factor, IAM policies, permission template policies. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so if I any other documents, I will check and I'll show you later also. No issues. Sometimes right, what they will do. So here right, instead of here full access, they will mention specific access, specific permissions. Here you can see here EC2 full, S3 full, administration access, VPC full. Okay, some things are there. Okay, sometimes they will mention the specific ones like this. Put bucket notification. Okay, so as sometimes architects or DevOps or like AWS cloud managers, some who knows what like technical, not like project managers, technical managers, architects. Okay, so client side technical managers. So sometimes what they will do, so they will design this all, they will define all these policies, these permissions. Here instead of full access. Okay, so okay, something you can see here, all full right, full. So okay, you can see here something account usage report access. For example, sometimes okay, for this type of reports, so they need only write and so they should not delete, they should not modify, they should not terminate all those things. On that time, what we will do, we will uncheck that stop, delete, terminate those options, and all. So here you can see whether they have full access. So sometimes they should not delete. Why? Because yes, maybe for example, so your database admin, database team. So by mistake, sometimes okay, if you click something under, sometimes it will delete, it will terminate. To protect accidental deletion, accidental termination, and some okay, what we will do, we will disable okay the delete, stop, all those options under. Okay, so you can see here, click here. So okay, like this we will disable this delete, stop, terminate, all those things under. Sometimes to protect accidental removal, accidental deletion, all those things under. Okay, Narendra, Sandeep.
I
Yeah,
have
okay.
small doubt here.
uh, Tell me, Sandeep.
So accidentally we given this delete option also. Okay. Again, we can modify those option, or we can't
Yeah,
modify
yes.
those things.
We can modify. We can modify. We can
We
modify.
can modify, right? Okay, fine, fine,
Yeah,
Mr.
we
Thank
can
you.
modify. Um,
Okay,
for example, in your mobile, you install WhatsApp. If you want, you can uninstall it.
okay, yes,
You can change your number. You can change your phone number, your name. You can change your photo, right? Same thing here also. So later, if you want, we can modify. We can edit. We can modify. For that, you need admin access. Admin access. Okay. If you have admin access, you can modify. You can edit. Okay, right. So here, okay. So what I will do, for example, so, okay, all access. Otherwise, you can give whatever. Just okay. Just review your inputs, whatever you mentioned. Here I will give some name, whatever you. So history, some name. That's it. Description. So just for whatever some you can give your description. Create. So now I created for allow rules. If you want to create deny rules, we can create deny rules also. Yes, three. You can see here. Switch to deny permissions. If you click this thing, right, then it will create the deny rules. You can see here deny rules. Okay. Same thing here also. So whatever you want, as per your requirement, whatever you want, you can. So and selecting all that right or all permissions. Resources. Okay. So usually we'll select all only. Review. Review. Something is 338. Deny. Great. Okay. So you see here customer managed. Okay. So okay, today I created this one we created yesterday. I will delete this thing. Okay. So now I created two custom policies. One is S3 alone, one is S3 DNA. Okay. If you want, you could create the like this. Okay. In one policy, you can include multiple services also. So I will show you once again. You can see here add additional permission. If you click this right here you can add one service. Here also you can add other service. Okay. In one policy we can include the multiple services policies, multiple services. Okay, any questions here, Sandeep, Narendra?
Hmm.
no, no.
Okay, fine, appa. Fine. Now what I will do, I will log into AWS. Okay, user, I'll log in. Okay, so blues, I'll take RAM. Okay, just delete all these things and okay, so now I will log into AWS console using IAM user, using RAM IAM user in different browser. Password I given. I didn't remember the password. Let's see. I'll try some. Password I given. Okay, correct. So I have one user, right? RAM user. So RAM user. I'm removing this thing. Okay, this is also this thing also I'm removing. So as of now, RAM. Okay, so you don't have any. Just he has only change password. You don't have any other permissions. Other permissions. Right? Yeah, so just refresh. If you click this thing, you can see here something access denied. Okay, you are not authorized. Why? Because so RAM, you see RAM currently you don't have any permissions, any access. I removed all those things and the existing the yesterday ones I removed. Okay, so now currently he has only he can change his password. That's it. So okay, that's it. Now what I will do, if you see S3 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 also you will not get any access for S3 also. You can see here access denied. Access denied for RAM. Okay. Now I again I come to the main the root account RAM, right? For RAM I will add for RAM I will add just now we are getting right one access S3 something. Hello, I will add allow access. I will give now just now we get on policy allow S3 allow policy. I will attach that allow policy add permissions. Okay. Allowed. Okay. So S3 allowed. Now I'll refresh here. Just refresh. Refresh. But still is access denied. Refresh once again. Sometimes it will take short, but sometimes 1 minute. RAM only, right? Again for RAM S3 allow only. User draw. Go here. Click S3 again. For X3 I given right. So if you see here, why you getting error? So for S3, I given only right access. Click this thing. You can see here only right access. So that's why you're getting access denied. Okay. So even if you're getting access denied, you can click this thing. Something. Look at what. Okay. Some name. Create. We can't create. So right. Okay. If you have full access, then only we can create here. Okay, so otherwise we can't create. So here you can see here we given right access only. What I will do, I will click this thing, I will modify, I will give full permission. I will give full permission. Okay, so policy is what policy?
Inside edit option is there.
Okay.
Click that.
Okay. So click allow, edit. Okay, so here what I will give, I will give all access. Okay, all access review. Save changes. Okay, just refresh. Users draw. Okay, done. Now refresh here. Just refresh. So now you can see. So we can't see that error now. Can't see that error now. Okay. Now we can create the These things we will discuss later. What is a bucket? What all these things we will discuss later. Just for example, for demo purpose. Okay, so just I give all these things. So now we can see the create option is enabled. Why? Because now we have the full access. Okay, so these things we will discuss later in depth. Just we are checking the permissions. That's it. Yeah, if we access any other EC2, I can't access. Why? Because here we provide only S3 related access, right? So that's why we can access only S3. Other EC2, you can see you are not authorized. Same thing, we click any CloudWatch, I can't. Okay, so just try to create anything, so you will get the error. You can see there was a loading something, some error. Okay, Surendra, sorry, Sandeep, Narendra, any questions?
No.
No.
Okay, so now what it, okay, so at for RAM, you can see here for RAM, I attached S3 allow, so I can here I can access the S3, the dashboard or S3 the service. Okay, you can see here. Here what I will do now, I will attach S3. We have one more thing, right? S3 deny. S3 deny. I'll attach this thing. Okay, now attached both. I have attached allow and deny both. I have attached at the same time. At the same time, I have attached allow rules and deny rules also. Now go to RAM here, RAM user, RAM account here. Just refresh. Refresh. Let here for the right. So okay, the deny. Before I given only right. So here what I will do? I will use a full deny. Here give S3 full deny. Okay, I am giving full deny. Shape changes. Then full deny, not allow, deny, edit. Okay, so allow all resources, manual actions. Okay, it's a deny only. Deny only. Okay, I'll leave it. Now we are okay. Cancel. User draw. So here at the same time for RAM are given allow and deny rules, right? Just refresh now. You can see access denied. So here at the same time for one user RAM are given allow and deny rules. I attached allow and deny rules both at the same time. You see now access denied. Access denied. See here by default and explicit deny rules. This deny rules always overrides and explicit allow. Means that the deny rules will override allow rules. By default, deny rules will override allow rules. That's why here I'm getting access denied. Means the deny rules overrides allow rules here. Okay, Narendra, Surendra, Sandeep.
Yeah.
So
Okay, Ram. Oh, so in this case, we can't access, I mean, we can't assign both policies at a time.
yes, yes. By mistake, something on the by accident, if you attach both the deny and allow rules at the same time, then by default, deny rules always overrides and allow from at all IAM policies. Okay.
Okay. Okay, Ram.
For example, you forgot by mistake, if you forgot something, if you attach both at a time, right? So the deny rules will override allow rules. Okay, Sandeep, Narendra.
Okay, Ram. Okay, got it.
So like this, we can create the custom rules you can attach if you want what. Okay, so as per our requirement, we can create our custom policies. So I am already AM policy. Same. Okay, same. You see that. So already Windows policy is a document that formally states one or more permissions. Just now we saw it. So this is all just now. This is also just now we saw. IAM provides pre-built policy templates to assign some. Okay. By default, there will be okay. We will get the by default predefined policies. Admin, for example, admin root read only. So these things just now we saw right. So this is policies. Very important. Very important policies. Okay. Any questions? Narendra, Sandeep, any questions as of now?
No, no, Ram.
Take one user. Take around. Okay. So this is secret credentials. Here, right? Okay. What I will do? I will create new user. So I will create new user. Add user. Yeah. So Narendra. Exist. How it's exist? Narendra. Okay. Narendra. Okay. Narendra. So here, if you want console access, we will choose this thing. We discussed this thing. Okay. Now we'll see this one. Programmatic access. If you want command line, okay. In AWS also we have one command line, like Windows, Linux, backup, something. Yeah. So here also we'll have the one command line. The command line we have to download, we have to install. We have to install. We'll download and we'll install. If you want access for programmatic means the console, then we should select this one. Okay. Permissions here as usual. Okay, as usual, already we know all these things under as usual. Okay, whatever you want, your okay, default one. Otherwise, you want the customer mail, whatever you want, you can attach. Next, tax facilitator, review, create. You can see here. User access key ID, secret access key. If you want, we can download this thing. Yeah, I download here. This is very important. Okay, just see carefully. Very important. Here I can see access key ID and secret access key. access key ID is kind of username. Okay, is kind of username. So secret access key is kind of password. It's kind of password. Okay. In console, right, we will get the one username like Narendra and one password. Here we don't have username and password. We will have the access key ID, one ID, one ID. So this ID it is similar to user ID. It is similar to user ID. And secret access key it is similar to password. Similar to password. Okay. Just now I created one user. Okay. Now only I can see secret access key. Once I close this thing, right? Once I close this thing, I can't see this one. Once I close this thing, okay, here. When I click, once I click this close button, so later I can't see the secret access key. This one in my console, in my AWS console, I can't see the secret access key. These things we can see only one time, only one time at the time of you are creating your username, user ID. And that time only we can see the secret access key. So once I close this, okay, once I close this thing, right, from later onwards, I can't see this thing. I can see only access key ID. I can't see the secret access key. And already I downloaded here. Okay, you open this file. You open this file. You can see, okay, username, access key ID, secret access key, the console login link. Okay. Just we will get just that we will get the in Excel sheet. Now here I am closing. You can see here. Narendra, any doubt, Narendra?
I
Okay.
I think.
Okay. Okay. Now here I can see access key ID and secret access key. Secret access key both, right? Means access key ID is similar to username. Secret access key is similar to password. Is similar to password. Now I'm clicking close here. I downloaded my file. Okay. I download. You should download. You should download. I downloaded this file. Okay. If you want, I saved something. For example, I saved. Okay, and close. Go run. Security credentials. Come down. Not for Ram, right? So I can Narendra. Security credentials. Come down. You can see here. You can see. You can see here. You can see only access key ID. Access key ID. You can't see secret access key. You can't see secret access key. You can see here. You can't see secret access key. You can see only access key ID. So that's why we should download this Excel file. This file we should download. We should save this file. Means you should save access key ID and secret access key. Once you close, okay, so then you can't see the secret access key. You can see only one time at the creating your username or the keys at the time of creating keys or user. You can see secret access key. Once you close that window, later from later hours, you can't see the secret access key. You can see only access key ID. Okay.
So if I miss the key, again I can generate now using
Yes.
create access.
For example, so here I saved. Okay, I saved this file. I downloaded. I saved something. What I will do? I will send these details to user who requested the user, the client. Some okay. I will send mail or something. I will send these things to user. After some few days, he forgot this file. He lost his file. Okay, something he deleted his file. Something he forgot. He lost his key. This keys, his file. Something. If you want, we can't regenerate the same access key. This key. If you want, you can create new keys. If you create new keys, for same access key ID, for same access key ID, we can't generate secret access keys. For same ID, here for same ID I can't generate the secret access key. So I should create new, means both new. I should create both keys, access key ID and secret access key. I should create the both new ones. For existing access key ID, I can't generate secret access key. If you want, you can make inactive or you can delete. Whatever you can do, make inactive and create new one, both new one. Okay, both new. For existing access key ID, we can't generate the new secret access key. We should generate both newly again. So here also same thing, download. Okay, download. So whatever you want. Okay, so I will download A4. Download. If you close this thing from later hours, you can't see this thing. So that's why I downloaded and saved. Okay, you can see here. If you want, you can delete these things. Why? Because it will not work. So we can't generate secret access key for existing access key. We should create both again newly. Okay, Narendra. Sandeep, any questions? Narendra, any questions?
No.
No, Ram, no. Like actually, we are only the root admins, right? We are the root. Why we can't see? Is that like software is like that only, or is there any other reasons like why we can't see this only once? Why we can't see
Can you repeat once again?
that access key password you said, right?
Yes.
That why we can't see? We are only the root admins, right? We are only creating. Why we can't create? So
The
is it
commands and
application? Huh?
it is designed by AWS like that for security
Okay.
purposes.
Okay.
Whether your root or your like 100 crores businessman also you can't see. For example, you are doing 1,000 crores business with AWS, you can't see. That is designed by, architected by AWS. Okay, for security reason. Okay, Sandeep.
Okay, got it, Ram. Okay.
Simple question. So without ticket, you can't go Majestic, right? You should take ticket. If you want to go by bus to Majestic, you should take ticket, right? Why you should take ticket means we can't say anything answer. Okay. It is designed by, it is architected by AWS like this for security purpose. For security purpose, so it is designed by AWS, not Amazon. Okay, Sandeep.
Okay, Ram. Okay, got it.
So whether your root account, whether you are doing 1,000 crores business with AWS also, you can't see. That is designed. The process, the terminology, the technology is designed by like that only by AWS. Okay, right. So now, Narendra, any questions, Narendra?
No.
Okay. So now what we will do? I will download AWS command line. Go Google AWS CLI download. Click just download AWS command line. Windows. Just click in a link. It will go to official link. Just I'm downloading the AWS command line. So we should download that one. Okay, let's come down. You can see here. So if your laptop is 32-bit, then download this thing. If your laptop is 64-bit, then download this thing. In my case, my laptop is 64-bit, and downloading this thing, click this thing, you will download whatever.
Let me try mail PC.
Click once again. What happened here? I'm working on personal laptop only. This is my personal laptop. You should download.
Yeah, I am trying.
Sorry?
I am trying. Let me check whether I am also getting
Okay.
same error or not.
Okay. 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 You should download. I'm using my personal laptop only. This is my personal laptop.
For me also it's not working. I am
Same thing.
also getting same error. Site some issue I think. Same error for
No, you
me
should
also.
download. Okay, you should download. I tried so many times for my last batches and all. Maybe the issue is some that link and all. Okay,
That
sometimes
link
okay,
issue.
maybe
Yeah.
yeah, maybe sometimes it will down something. So am I okay? Click this thing. Yeah, maybe that okay. So that AWS link problem. Okay, just try it for tomorrow. It will work. It will work. So okay, it will work. Just click this thing. Okay, I think you know how to download. Just click this link. It will download. Okay? It will download the executable file. Should download. Yeah. Why is it not downloading?
Already have you downloaded? Do you have any exe
Yeah, I downloaded.
software?
That's why I'm checking.
Exe.
Exe, exe, exe,
Exe.
correct.
Exe.
Exe, exe,
E.
exe. This, what is this? VMware workstation. Go see drive my see program files. Here the program files. Amazon command line. Okay, so you will get exe file. Where is the exe file? Exe. Okay.
Yeah, it's working
It's okay.
now. Sir.
Working, huh?
It's working now. Yeah. You can go to that URL now. You can try it.
For me, you both are the benefit. But yeah, it's not working now. For me,
No,
not
no,
working.
you. No. I am telling you. Go back. Go to. You said no. Download CLI. Type it in Google.
Ah,
You go type
here
type it in
already.
Google.
Again, huh?
Again you type it. Google. CLI download. Click this one. Yeah. Yeah. That's that one
This
only.
one.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you download it.
Okay. You see here. Okay. So it's downloading here. Sometimes I have a lot of links on it. Just open. Hard opening.
Yeah. It's opening.
Opening. Okay. Oh, I think he knows how to install. Simple. Next finish. That's it. Next. So next install cancel. In my case, already I installed, so that's why I'm not install. I'm canceling. Okay. So in your case, just next finish. That's it. Sandeep, any questions here?
No, 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 Ram.
Simple. Just that click that exe file and next finish. That's it. In my
Okay,
case, already I installed. That's why I'm canceling.
okay, okay.
So leave it. So once you download and install, open your command line in Windows. Okay. Command prompt AWS configure. Type AWS configure. AWS configure. Just close all these things and unnecessary. Cancel. Cancel. Okay. Just type AWS space configure. Enter. Enter. AWS configure. Enter. Slow. Okay. So here give your AWS access key ID. AWS access key ID. I forgot my things. What? Okay, I think it is there here. Open this
You
thing.
have to open that Excel sheet.
Yeah. So access key ID. This one. Here, there in my case, you can see already it was there. It means and last time I configured, so that's why by default it is showing. In your case, at the very first time you can't see anything here. Just you can see only AWS access key ID. Well, that's it. You give your so just copy one. I will copy one. Paste here. Provide that. Okay, so these things copy paste. Region default region name. This is the default region name. If you want to change, you can change. If you want to change here, you can use your region the name, the region code. US
We
East
can
one
make
means the
it
default.
global. Is it
No,
possible
we
to make it
can't.
global?
No. So here we should provide the codes. I sorry the codes. AWS region codes. Region code. We should provide these codes. Region codes. Region codes. You can see here codes. Okay, so region codes. So whatever region you want, just provide this code. Okay, whatever region you want, just provide the code. For global, so in command line, we can't provide the global. We should choose any one. Okay, by default, we should choose any one region. Okay, Narendra?
Okay, okay.
This is default one. Okay, so US one means the North Virginia. The default one is the North Virginia. So if you want default, just leave it enter. And if you want any other region, just provide that code here. Very slow. What? format. Okay, just leave it none. We will discuss later. That's it. So now I downloaded, I installed it, and I configured. So my AWS the command line. Okay. Any questions, Narendra, Sandeep, as of now?
No.
So we will check whether it is working or not. Okay, whether it is really working or not. How to check? I want to check whether it is working or not. My configuration. So just simple run any one command. AWS command. So run any one AWS command. So if you don't know, just Google it. AWS create IAM user with AWS command. Just run on any one command. AWS command. If it works fine, then it is good. If you get any error, then there will be some issue. Take anyone, okay? I will take this thing. AWS IAM. This command is okay. So using this command, we can create the IAM user through command line. Bob is the username. Username Bob. If you want, you can give any name. I will give same name. Okay. So enter. So if you get like this, so correct. User created, username Bob, path just the default one, date, create date, user ID. So the year I will tell you what is the year and data. I'll tell you later. If you go your console, users, you can see, just refresh. You can see Bob. Okay. Any questions, Narendra, Sandeep?
That key, when can you download? How can we download?
Which one?
Key we need to create manually. To here we can create or there only.
Which one? The secret access key, all those things and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to, yeah, if you want, you can create here console or through command line also you can create if you want.
Okay.
For commands
No.
you can find here.
Okay.
You can find commands. Okay. You can use both. If you want command line, if you want console, whatever you want, you can.
Okay.
Okay, right. So now we'll see documentation. So these things, IAM API keys. So it's required to make programmatic calls to AWS for command line or any scripting, SDKs, all those things and all. We need these API keys. Important facts. API keys are only available one time when a new user created or when you reissue a new set of keys. Already we saw this thing. AWS will not regenerate the same set of access keys. It will not regenerate same keys. Randomly it will change. In order for API credentials to work, they must be associated with a user. Already we saw it. We should roles do not have a credentials. Roles we will discuss later. I'll tell you. In the AWS console, you can only see the access key ID. Never see the secret access key ID. Already we saw this thing. If you require new API credentials, you must deactivate the current set and generate new one. Already we saw this thing. Never create or store API keys. As this is normal one. Okay, so we should not save our credentials in servers, in desktops, in laptops to same normal scenario. Okay? That's not common thing. So very important in interview. Yeah. Tell me, Narendra.
Anyway, this key we need to store it in our desktop only, no? Our laptop or desktop to
Yeah.
access the our.
Yes, we'll store, but normally rate that's the best. Okay. So normally production rate. So we should not in production they will say we should not share password to others, but we will share, right? Huh? As per AWS, okay, as per AWS recommendation suggestion, we should not save our passwords in any servers, east server. Why? Not desktop or laptop, in east server. Why? Any guesses here? They suggested we should not
Yeah,
store logins in servers, not laptop and desktop, in servers. Why? Because if something happened to the server, okay, something crashed in the server, then so you can lose your passwords also, right? So that's why we should not save our logins or password in EC2 instances. Why? Because if something happened to the server, if crashed the server, okay, so then we can't access that password, those things. And we should, you see, that is normal scenario. So as per such, that is recommendation. That's it. Anyway, in production we'll store our logins, our laptop, or we'll share to others also. Just this is recommendation. That's it. Okay, Narendra, Surendra, Sandeep, any questions?
okay. What do you mean by
No,
API?
You
API,
mean the full form?
yeah.
Full form, I don't know. The API is the, okay, so the normal only, the normal. Okay, so API form, not getting
There's no
any
API in full
AWS
meaning. There is no API meaning.
application
Application.
complement interface.
Okay, leave it.
So this is very important. This concept very important in interview. Definitely they will ask. 100% they will ask this question in interview.
This is
Any
breaking. I
question?
have not seen.
Which one?
We couldn't able to hear your voice. You said that
Now?
this is very important. Yeah. Now we can able to hear. Very important. After that we couldn't able to hear your voice.
Yeah. After that, I didn't say anything.
Okay.
So I was calm. I didn't say anything after that. Okay, right.
Okay.
Okay, so it's okay about 11 o'clock. So, any questions?
Say nothing.
Okay, just till now, just practice. We'll meet
no.
Monday. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
So, okay, can you join tomorrow? Tomorrow night, if
Sorry.
possible. Can you join tomorrow night,
Yeah.
9:30?
Sure. No problem. I can join. What about you,
Narendra,
Narendra?
Narendra, what about you?
Is it possible to conduct morning tomorrow?
Tomorrow
Yeah,
morning?
afternoon or yeah. So in night we have
Tomorrow.
some activity.
Okay. Okay
So
then.
meanwhile
So
we can conduct morning or afternoon. Is it okay for
no,
me?
no, morning I have DevOps batch. So
Okay.
afternoon I have some interviews. Okay, I should take some
Okay.
interviews on
Okay.
afternoon.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay. No problem.
okay,
So
so
Sunday we can
that's
do it then. If you are okay.